I am Saint Germain, and I am here to be with you at this time to help you to fully understand the big picture and what is in process of happening now, what is going to continue to happen, and what has been happening for quite some time leading up to this point. This point that you are coming to, arriving to, that is going to take you to the next level or the next phase, if you will, of this entire plan. This plan, not only for the country, the United States, for America, but the entire planet, the entire world coming together. That is what the full plan is all about, the big picture. And along the way, you do have to look at the minutiae. You do have to look at the smaller events that are happening, that are leading to the big picture. But always remember looking at it from a higher point of view, and as if your head was up in the clouds, and you have that point of view looking back down. But know that when you are up in the clouds, when you're higher, your vibrational frequency is also higher, as well as your consciousness. You can see out across the entire vista in front of you. You can see everything from a larger point of view. And that is what this time is all about. For those of you that are aware, those of you that are no longer sleeping, that have become awakened, is for you to always remember that there is a plan in place here, and it is continuing to work out. And yes, there will be those events, and those events are definitely coming more and more. Not only again for the United States, for America, and notice that I am using the term for America, not of America, for that is the old corporation. The new republic is forming, is coming together, has been planned for some time now, and is coming together, and indeed will come together. You will have your new republic, but it will be for the entire world, the entire planet, all of humanity, collective humanity coming together as one. And those, of course, that cannot handle the vibrational frequency as it continues to increase will no longer be here. You must understand that only those that can be in the higher vibrational frequency and have that higher consciousness will be allowed to remain here on the planet. Those that cannot handle the energies will find ways to leave the planet, even if it comes to the point where they are taken fully off of the planet by those of your brothers and sisters from the skies. This is also a possibility, and leading to that, there are events that are coming, events that will shock the world. And also, those events, those very events, will also shock many of you as well. But know that it is all a process. And know that, as you have said in your discussion earlier, that as the events of yesterday happened, those of you that watched this event, you did not have the fear involved. You did not have the anger involved. Most of you. Most of you looked at it as this is meant to be. This is just something happening. Whether it was real or whether it was faked is not the important thing at this point. It is what it is leading to, the next event and the next one after. And not all will be negative or even appear negative. Many will be positive and appear such as positive. So just know that you are on the verge right now, on the cusp of many great changes coming forward to the entire world. But first, there must be the return of the Republic. United States for America. There must be the return to this republic. And the new republic is in process and is coming on board here very soon, very shortly. Trust. Just continue to trust, my brothers and sisters. Trust in the plan working out. And those of you that are the star seeds, those of you that are here to pave and show the way, know that you are here certainly for a reason. And your mission, if you choose to accept it, and that is what you would call a pun here, because you have already chosen to accept this mission, and you are on the mission now, and it is about to unfold even more. I am Saint Germain, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to move forward and realize throughout all of this that it is all meant to be and working out exactly as it needs to, moment by moment by moment. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om. Greetings to one who starts here. Shoshana is here with us, and we are ready to continue on with this training program. And with that, we will ask for your questions if you have them. And we know that there are certain questions coming here, and we are prepared for this.
Yes, I'm going to ask this question about yesterday's situation with President Trump. You say it's not important that we know it's part of the plan. None of us are in fear. We are just a little bit curious to know if this was an MK Ultra assassination by the deep state, or if it was maybe planned and maybe helped along by the White Hat. Could you give us some clarity, please?
We will say it is a combination of both here, both sides competing against each other, tit for tat, if you will. One side makes a move, the other side counters that move, as in your chess game, and that is what is happening here, and it's going to continue to happen for a little bit of time yet, moving forward. Know that everything, again, as Saint Germain has said, as we have been saying for quite some time now, everything is happening exactly as it needs to, as you continue to move forward and get closer to your own ascension here. So whether it was real, whether it was not real, is not important here. Know that these events of coming forward here, moving forward, are going to be increasing in various ways, and understandings are going to come forward that were not there before in terms of the awakening public. And that's what this is all about, is awakening more and more people to what has been happening for quite some time, and what is in the process of change. And this is all about change, all about bringing change to the world. And as people view this event as it happened yesterday, it is starting to bring up questions, and those questions will lead to more questions. And when the questions are asked, those of the sleeping public, will become awakened more and more, because as they ask the questions, just as those of you asked the questions before, they will also begin to receive the questions from their guides. And more this is going to happen. So it is one thing leading to another, to another, to another, and you will see how it all plays out. And again, as we always say, we would not want to spoil the surprise as it comes forward more and more. That is all we can say on this at this point. Perhaps Shoshana has a little bit more she can give, different viewpoint, perhaps?
We can share. May we share, dear sister?
Absolutely.
Dear sister, when an event such as this, which is powerful on the psyche of the human being that is affected by this, when an event such as this happens, the being wishes immediately to know the truth, to get all the details, and to know specifically what has occurred. And this will not happen, you see. It is unfolding. And as one who serves has given, it's a little here, a little there, it moves forward. You will get more information. One thing leads to the next thing. And we know this is not the answer that you are asking. But what we will tell you is that each of you that was witness to this has an opinion, has gathered their facts based on what their knowledge base is, and nobody is wrong here. There is no wrong answer and there is no right answer. There is just information that has been gathered by each being to determine what is the truth for them. And that is what occurs in all situations in life, that your truth is as important as the next person's truth, and that you must continue to gather facts and information, and what you believe now may change based on more information, and it will come to you. There will be revealing after revealing after revealing until there is great certainty around what really has happened here, you see. Namaste.
Very good.
Quickly, can I ask, will we ever know if it was the real Trump or a double Trump? Will that truth ever come out?
We will share.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Yes,
Namaste.
as was given the last Sunday, as we find it, by the Kara, it was given that this is the time of the great revealing. So yes, all of these things, all of the things that have happened in the past, all of the mistruths and lies, and all of this will come forward as truth at some point.
We wish to add one more idea here, one more perspective, if we may. We believe that it is all predicated upon eyes to see, ears to hear, and the heart that you have to understand. So as each thing is revealed, one may still argue with another that that is not true, you see. But you must trust your eyes, trust your ears, and trust your heart. Namaste.
Very good. Would there be other questions here?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
I was looking at the video of the assassination attempt, and the gentleman who wears the fedora hat, who has been in the background of the news for a number of years now, is saying that that's JFK Jr., who is still alive. And I noticed, as he was being shot, and then they zoomed back to the audience in the back, there he is with his same fedora hat. Looks just like JFK Jr., and he's always there in the same spot. And he was there again. And I don't know if you probably won't be able to say whether it is or not, but I just thought I'd throw that in there and just ask for your comments on that.
We are going to answer the way you probably expect us to answer, because there is no other way to answer this. We cannot spoil the surprise on this. There is much that is coming forward, much that is going to shock the world, as well as even shock those of you. Not maybe quite so much, but it will be quite revealing. So the reveal is coming. And those questions that you ask, such as this, will be answered. in a relatively short period of time as we find it moving forward, depending on
Yeah, we
how
should.
we continue forward here.
Well,
So,
we should
Shauna?
know by the 17th.
Of course, we cannot give that here. So,
I know.
Shauna, do you wish to answer
Hello?
this?
Is anyone there?
We will share here, dear brother, if we may.
Yes, please.
Dear brother, we would literally
Hello?
love. We are in the middle of answering
Hello?
a question here. We are in the middle of answering a question, please. We would love to answer, we would love to give the truth here. But as one who serves has given, we cannot. We have a directive that we cannot directly give this answer to you. So you must trust your eyes, trust your ears, and trust your heart in each movement and each moment you see. As you will know the truth as it is revealed to you. Namaste, dear brother.
I know that. I know that, and I knew you wouldn't be able to answer it, but I had to put it out there because I saw him in the crowd, and it kind of blew my mind. But do you mind if I ask just one more question? I
Yes.
can always wait until later.
Please
Ask away.
Is he what?
Ask
Okay.
away, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is the United States of America? Are we going to be? We're already being invaded, but are we going to be attacked? Is the local civilization going to be attacked by possibly the people who are invading our country? What do they call them?
The illegal aliens?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Are we going to be attacked at all? Should we go out and buy a gun?
We will tell you that there are plans. There are plans for those of the Dark Hats, and there are counter plans by those of the White Hat Alliance. So whether there is going to be a full-scale attack in this country, no, that is not going to happen. But there may be what you might look at as skirmishes or false flag events, as you call them. This could certainly happen, but to know that even if these do happen, they are going to be countered by those of the White Hat Alliance. Know that we said some time ago here, as we find it even a year or more ago, we gave this understanding 6 words: the White Hats are in control. Know that we said this quite some time ago, and it is certainly proving out to be so as we move forward. So do not allow fear to come over you, even though your brothers and sisters who are not quite awakened as you are yet, they may be showing fear, they may be angry, and all of these things. But do everything that you can to hold yourself in a higher vibrational frequency and consciousness so that you do not spread fear or spread hatred and all of these things. Do not become a part of that. Be who you are in every moment moving forward. And this will become more and more and more important as events play out here. So, Shauna, do you have something you add here?
We believe you have fully answered, but we wish to share a perspective, dear brother. May we share?
Yes, please. Yes.
Dear brother, we would tell you to practice being a Jedi. That is what we would tell you.
So then there would be no. Go ahead.
Yes, that the Force can be with you.
Right.
And the Force,
Right.
of course, is God. So one of the things that attracted light workers so much to the Star Wars movies is that the Force and the Jedi learned to be one with God, to be one with the Force. And as long as you practice that, the force field that you will surround yourself with, as well as your community, as well as your neighbors, it cannot be penetrated. So we just say practice being the Jedi that you already are. Namaste.
Great, thank you. So in other words, you know, when I said, well, do we need to go out and buy a gun? I mean, I've always resisted that because, you know, I create my own reality, and why would I attract a need to ever need a gun? So that's part of the Jedi training I think you're talking about. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
I knew it.
Namaste.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Very good. Are there any further questions here?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
And it's probably an obvious answer, but it's come to, you know, as all these revealings are happening, essentially what I've learned is all human history is a lie and basically fake. As part of the White Hat plan, you know, I'm assuming this is a little further down the line after the truth is revealed, at least about what's currently going on and has been going on in sort of modern day civilization. At what point, or is there a point where all human history will be reconstructed accurately and given to the public?
Yes. In terms of what you are hearing about more and more, your EBS, electronic broadcast system, or electronic, what is the other word? Alert system. And
Right.
that is going to reveal a great much to those who have, up to this point, have not had the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So it will awaken many, many more moving forward. And also know that the truth shall set you free. This was said long, long ago, but in your biblical journals and all of these things, that the truth would be revealed and would set you free in terms of bringing about your independence, your freedom once again. And this is coming forward and will be so. And know that there is nothing and no thing at this point that can stop this. It is a guarantee, we will say here, that the new golden age of Gaia will become real. It cannot be stopped. With Shoshana, do you have anything you add here?
We will add, may we add a perspective here,
Of
dear
course.
brother?
Of course you can, dear sister.
Dear brother, much has been reconstructed. Much of the truth of your history has already been written. It is available to you. It has been written in books. Much of it has been told to the public that it is fiction, but it is not, you see. If you seek to know the truth, you may find it. That is how it works. Now, what we believe that you truly meant is that the reconstruction of your history would go mainstream, that it would be revealed to, and that will take some time. And there are actually movements toward what you would call re-education, but in a good way, where people will slowly but surely be told the truth in small pieces so that they would not be shocked, so that the chaos would not ensue. And this will take some time, you see. But each person, including your youngest, will have the access to all that is true, you see. It will just take some time to move this forward in your social structure. Does that make sense, dear brother?
Absolutely. That was actually my assumption to some extent. I just wanted to know, are we going to put the right history books out there? And I just see it pivoting after our education system pivots and gets back in line with truth. So.
Yes, and it will be a process. So
Oh, absolutely.
be prepared to observe the process and be patient. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Very good. Are there any further questions before we release down? Nothing further, then Shoshana, do you have a parting message here?
It is getting exciting. You will see. It is getting close. Namaste.
Yes, and we would just say, keep on keeping on, because as Shoshana is saying here, it is becoming exciting. And know that events such as occurred yesterday, that even that, in a sense, was somewhat exciting to many of you, because you knew that there was nothing to fear there, as many began to fear and their anger showed and all of these things. Know that for you, those of you on this call, those of you that resonate to these words after, you did not have that fear or that anger. It was just simply something that needed to occur along the way. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.
This call is being recorded.
And so, beloved family, we are welcomed into this perfect moment. I ask you to take one deep, cleansing breath as we begin. For this is the breath of life, the breath of love, the first and eternal gift from Source. Here now we focus our attention on the threefold flame within our heart. The golden flame in the center is our eternal connection to Source, activated with every heartbeat, and the golden thread that rises from it connects us to the central sun. See this golden flame grow and expand to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. The pink flame, which represents the feminine aspect, and the blue flame, which represents the masculine aspect, come together in perfect harmony and balance, dancing together to create the violet flame. Picture the violet flame growing and expanding to encompass the entire physical form and all your higher mental bodies. As you picture this for yourself, know that you activate these energies within every human heart, rising up, raising up into perfect unity. Now, visualize yourself holding your arms out to your sides. This is the diameter of your tube of light, a beautiful, seamless pillar of white light which keeps you protected and insulated from this moment on. Visualize beloved Saint Germain and his violet flame inside your tube of light. Feel the love, the power, the purity all around you. Breathe it in. Visualize the violet flame outside your tube of light for added protection. We now call upon beloved Archangel Michael and his sword of blue flame. This brilliant blue and powerful sword of truth. Feel how it fits your hand perfectly. Bring it to your heart chakra. Set your intention. Raise it up. Swing it around your head and down around your entire body and 2 times under your feet. Feel how the violet flame consumes and transmutes all these energies you have released. Feel the freedom you have achieved. We also ask the beloved Goddess of Purity to hold space in all these areas until our ascension process is complete. Now, take a moment. Look down your tube of light. It is bottomless. It continues down into Gaia, inner Earth, and connects you to the crystalline energetic structure of Mother Earth. Now, look above you. See your tube of light. It is never ending, reaching high into the heavens, connecting you to the crystalline energetic structure above the Earth and onward to the galactic central sun. So now we say, thank you, beloved mighty I Am Presence, for this tube of light, which keeps me invisible, invincible, and invulnerable to all negative creation, and keeps me free now and forevermore until I am sealed in the eternal freedom of my ascension. And we thank thee, it is done, by the power and might of 1,000 suns. For the light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. And the mighty I Am Presence is that light.
So now remaining in your tube of protective white light, focus a moment on your breathing as you take several deep cleansing breaths. Just focus now on relaxing and letting go, becoming more and more centered within yourself. Just letting the outside world drift away. As you take a deep breath now, breathing in the light, and exhale out any tension, stress, negativity of any kind. Just let that go out gently with the exhalation of your breath. Take another deep breath, breathing in the light, and hold it for a few seconds. And exhale out any darkness. One more time. Breathe in the light. And exhale out the darkness. Now, as we do each week, focus on your etheric body and your chakra centers, the 9 chakra centers that have become awakened and reawakened in all of you. And as you focus on those chakras, pay particular attention to the alignment of those chakras up along your spinal cord. And if any one chakra seems to be out of alignment, out of balance, then just simply with your visualization, with your imaging in capability, just put it back into alignment. And with each color of the chakras, know that you are raise the intensity of each of the chakra colors, know that you are raising the vibrational frequency within that chakra, which then also raises the vibrational frequency within the corresponding glandular structure, which then brings about balance. It is always about balance. And whenever you are ill at ease in terms of disease or sickness or anything of this nature, it is simply that you are out of balance. And when you bring yourself back into balance with the right frequency vibration, then everything returns to be as it should be, as it was, as you were born to be. Totally in balance and harmony. Now, as you focus on the Earth Star chakra just below your feet, see that as a deep earth brown color. And moving up to the root chakra, deep ruby red. Next, orange. Solar plexus area, yellow. The heart center, deep blue green. And the high heart center, magenta. And the throat area, sky blue. And the third eye in the middle of the forehead, purple or indigo. And the crown chakra, the top of the head, gold or violet or silver. And then the soul star chakra, just above your head, pure brilliant white. Now, as you bring all of those chakras together, merging them all as one into the soul star chakra, this creates your light body or your Merkaba light vehicle. See that as a three-dimensional six-pointed star and a vehicle of travel outside of the physical form. So your conscious knowing self, place that in your vehicle of travel, in your Merkaba. And let yourself begin to rise away from your physical form. And as you do so, notice the violet flame that is surrounding your physical body from your earlier tools of protection. And see that violet flame completely consuming your physical body, consuming everything that is old and no longer needed in terms of the old programming within you. The old programming that has been there for thousands and thousands of years, just in this evolution itself. And all of the negative programming that has been there. And see that purged away as fire purges away the old. And replaced with the new programming of your creation in the higher fourth and fifth dimension. And then in your Merkaba light vehicle, find yourself rising higher and higher up into the clouds, through the clouds, and above the Earth's atmosphere. And then look back down and see the Earth as she is in the third dimensional expression. And see the violet flame now spreading further and further, encompassing all of the other violet flames that are everywhere, even to those that are unconscious of having a violet flame. But yet they do. And see it spreading everywhere across the entire planet. And from your viewpoint now, high above the Earth, getting the big picture, you might say, and seeing the violet flame completely surrounding and engulfing the Earth in this flame and purging out all the old darkness. It can no longer exist in the higher vibrational frequencies. Just simply cannot be there any longer. And see it purging out the old programming of thousands and thousands of years For your visualization now, for your imagining in, see the third dimensional matrix illusion collapsing. However you want to see that, whether you want to just simply see buildings collapsing, whatever it is, to make it look like the third dimension is falling apart, is collapsing. That is part of all the old programming. And once that collapses all across the planet, see it being replaced by the new creation of the golden age of Gaia, with new technology being released everywhere, new understanding, new love spreading everywhere. And of course, oneness, a sense of oneness spreading to all of your brothers and sisters across the planet. And even seeing those that from beyond the planet, those that have come here to watch over this entire ascension process, see them coming down to the earth and connecting with those who are ready to receive them, calling it full disclosure. But imagine that all happening and the resulting changes around the entire planet. And everything becoming as light and love and oneness. A new world, if you will. And just take a few moments to allow that vision, that picture, to unfold. Then see new leadership springing forward everywhere. Not the leadership of old, not dictatorship, not kings and queens, but council members, ones that can sit upon a council and be for the people and by the people. Now, if you would, allow yourselves to find your way back to your physical form, coming back in your Merkaba light vehicle from wherever you found yourself, and coming back to your physical body, merging back in, bringing your light body, feel and know your light body completely surrounding your physical form, a part of your physical form. Your light body, your physical body, your etheric body, your astral body, mental bodies, causal body, all being as one. And feel your physical body being alive with energy. Feel the vibrational frequency now throughout your body. Higher vibrational frequency. And ensuing higher consciousness along with it. Consciousness that allows you to see the full picture, the large picture, to see the universe spreading out in front of you. Come back now into a complete state of consciousness and circulation, fully revitalized and refreshed.